Hey guys, Jaydon and Rylee here. Welcome to Tweak Talk episode 11. Today what we're going to do, we thought we'd share some of our thoughts around health and well-being and what that actually means to us, and how we sort of pass it on and instill that to our clients.
Yep.
Also going to keep this on a little bit shorter. I think maybe being a little bit shorter, it's a little bit more maybe easily digested. So we'll keep it a little shorter and see how it goes.
Yeah, I think that's really important.
Yeah.
That's how I like to watch videos too, but sometimes it's really hard to make it shorter, hey?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know, I get right into it. So, you know, like those Joe Rogan podcasts are 2, 3, 4.
By how many days does it tell you to take you to?
Oh yeah, it can take me the whole week.
Yeah. But that's a good thing too, like, because you can always like refer back and.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll keep it a little shorter, just so.
Let us know what you guys want.
Oh yeah, 100%. We'd love your feedback. Also, love you to subscribe. So if you want to subscribe, just below here.
Shameless plug.
Go for it. Yeah, cool. All right, so I think being two gym people, I think it's really important that we are constantly talking about our idea of health and what it actually means for our clients to be healthy, and the idea that we have behind health and what it is that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I think there's such a stigma around what is health in gyms, and it's so tied to the physical appearance, I think.
Yeah, aesthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe I was guilty of that, you know, getting started 10 years ago, because it was like I came through a sort of a bodybuilding type system that was like where I work.
It's like a rite of passage almost, eh?
Yeah, maybe it is, eh?
Yeah.
So it is all about, and it was all about that sort of physique and how you look and that sort of thing, but I quickly sort of went away from that and started to learn more, and I think right now, I think we're probably the furthest from that, hey?
Yeah.
So I thought we could just dig into a little bit about our ideas of health and what that means to us.
Yeah. Well, essentially, I think aesthetics is a byproduct of health.
Yeah.
So when you feel good, when your body's in homeostasis, I should say, that really nice balance, then the byproduct is looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I think it's a really important thing, and I also think if you're out there and you're thinking, which so many people do, what's the best way for me to lose fat, or what's the best way for me to fit into this dress again or these pants again? That's like the secondary question. I think the primary question should always be, how can I be as healthy as I possibly can be?
Yeah.
Because if you're as healthy as you possibly can be, the chances are you're going to be able to fit into that dress or those pair of pants, or you're not going to have those body fat levels that you did or that you do right now.
Yeah, but also taking into account that you're being realistic about it. Like if you're 45 and you're trying to fit into a dress that you were trying to get into a dress that you fitted in at 21.
Yep.
Like that might not be a realistic thing.
Yep.
You know, you have so much more coming into play.
Yep.
With what you've been through, what your body's currently going through, blah blah blah. So, on realistic terms, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think that a big part of that comes from the goal, and actually setting that goal with someone that understands, I suppose, your body right now and the reality of the situation. So, like, I don't know if you're, you know, if it's healthy for you to be a size 12, I don't know that the goal should be to set what you just said, hey, get back into a size 8 dress that I wore when I was 21. I don't know that that's the right mentality, and I think it can really set you up for failure if that hasn't been discussed and examined prior to setting it and prior to working towards it. Hey?
100%. And you know, I think social media plays a really big role in this, and that's, you know, you need to look a certain way to be accepted. Especially women, it's just absolutely brutal that we have to think that, you know, we need our collarbones to pop out, and we need
to look like
to have abs, and we need our arms and legs toned, and our bum to be hard as a rock. Like, you know, that's not realistic
Yep.
24/7,
For most
365 from most people.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
And it doesn't need to be something that we want to work towards. If you're out there and that's a goal of yours, that's
100%.
cool.
Yeah.
But for the everyday person, I think the overall goal is to be as healthy as they could possibly be.
Yeah.
And in all areas. So maybe what we can talk about is a little bit of I suppose our ideas of health.
Yeah, and I think I want to sort of touch on my experience with my own body as well.
Okay.
Because I think that really fits with today's conversation.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'll get a little bit honest.
All right. So. Well, you chime in sort of wherever, but like with health, I think one of the things with health is, I think is important, is the ability to function day to day easily and effortlessly. So that means if you've got kids running after them, if they're on the ground, the ability to get down to the ground and pick them up or play with them.
Yeah.
Or if if you live on a second story, the ability to walk up 2 flights of stairs.
Easily, without being puffed.
In and out of the car, that's right. Carry your shopping bags across the street.
Getting up out of a chair without assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ability to work on a hot day.
Yeah. And physically all day.
And physically all day.
Yeah. And these things you might think automatically like, oh my God, they're talking about old people.
Oh no, we're not.
Hell no. You
Absolutely
don't realize like how much, you might get up out of a chair and you go, oh.
Yep.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
You're 25. Stand up.
Yeah. Or you're 55 and your excuse is I'm too old.
Exactly.
That's fucking terrible. That doesn't have to be the case.
Yeah.
And you can work around that 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. I think it comes to what your ideals are of health.
Yeah. And
so
mentality around it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think independence is another one.
Yeah.
So independence from people, so people having to assist you with whatever.
Yep.
I think independence from medication.
Yep.
Is a good one. Substances, if that's something that that you struggle with.
Yeah.
I think that independence is for me a huge part of what is health, what also makes up health.
Yep. 100%. As far as medications go, there are some conditions like mine where my life depends on medication.
Yep.
So, but doing absolutely everything you can around that to make sure that medication is absorbed properly, it's
Yep.
going to the right places, there's no other side effects in the body
Yep.
apart from what it's there to do to serve your body, is really, really important. So I think health around that is it's paramount. It's so important.
100%.
And substance use, like people are very reliant on substances, alcohol, caffeine, drugs, whatever.
Yep.
And I think really there's a lot of mental work as far as mental health goes around that, probably more so than anything else. There's a lot of mental work behind that, but it might even be to a point that it's just one drink a day. Like you need that one drink a day. It's what just relaxes you in the afternoon. That's not the case.
Yeah.
That one drink a day really accumulates over time, and it does not. I don't care what anyone says. Alcohol on a daily basis does not serve your body in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't make you sleepy, it doesn't make you relax, it is a depressant, and it does stimulate the nervous system, and disrupt sleep cycles and all that jazz, which over time has some really, really
Detrimental effects.
huge effects on the body. So definitely something to think about, and something that may not be something that you can do on your own. You might need help to really overcome that habit.
100%. And I think also it's worth looking into that. Like one of the things that I do for myself, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I could drink coffee every hour. Like I thoroughly enjoy it, but I won't do it because I just won't have the dependency on caffeine. I just won't have it.
Yeah.
But I also use that as an opportunity to look into myself and find out what's going on. Like, is there something wrong with my sleep? Is there something wrong with my work schedule? Is there something wrong with my adrenals? Is there what's going on that I have one, the taste for it, and also have some days the need for it.
Yeah, there's a fine line
What's the
between
go?
enjoying something
Yep.
and being not addicted, but needing something
Yeah.
to get you through life.
Yep. 100%. The tiredness you feel in your day doesn't come from the absence of caffeine.
No.
It's,
It's
or
imbalance.
the anxiety that you feel doesn't come from the absence of alcohol or drugs. There's something else going on, hey?
Yeah.
And it's a good opportunity to, perhaps if you're watching this, to examine some of the things that you're doing and say, hey, is this working towards my overall health or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
I think a part of health is being able to have a clear mind and be present in the moment.
Yeah.
This is something that Rylee and I talk about regularly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can be right here and be fucking nowhere near here.
You can talk to me and
Yeah.
I won't be here with
Yeah.
you.
We're both the same. We can have a conversation to each
Yeah.
other and fucking neither of us talk, neither of us listen to a word that we said, hey?
Yeah. I think I actually did that yesterday with you.
Oh, nice.
I got off the phone to you, you said, oh, can you check this email, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to my computer, I was like, holy shit.
No idea what he just said.
What freaking email does he want me to look at?
Yeah.
But yeah, when things are busy, when there's a lot going on,
Yep.
that's something we both suck at.
Yeah, and something that we try and work on, hey, as much
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, and I think now the more that we've really implemented those things to work on this, over the years we're getting a lot better with it. So
I think so, yeah.
I find that we're a lot better now. We can we get caught up, but then we sort of like take a step back and go, whoa.
Pull ourselves up a
Yeah,
little bit.
let's
hey.
look at this realistically.
Yep. We also work together on that, so if I
Yeah.
can see that Riley's a million miles away, or if she
Yeah,
can see that
it's
I'm
like,
a million miles away, like, try and pull each other back on that.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing in terms of health is happiness, or at least the ability to see the good in what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's a skill as well.
Oh, 100%.
I think a lot of people go through the motions, hey, and get
Yeah.
caught up in the shit that the world sort of spews out, like the
Yeah. The
like the-
emotion and,
Yeah, and like-
all the attachments.
Yep,
Yeah.
and like what we're hearing from, like what Sunrise told us this morning about how we're all going to die tomorrow from the coronavirus. It's like,
COVID-19,
what the
COVID-19 and friggin' mainstream media
Yeah.
this year have caused so much freaking
But
shit
it's
for
a-
people
yeah.
in those terms. Like,
But even when there's no coronavirus, like you
It's
turn on
just
Sunrise,
so
they
much
talk about
hype
just
about-
fucking terrible shit.
yeah, doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate it.
Yeah, we hate it.
We haven't watched TV for like
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah, we try and stay away from that as much as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Just because the information, the input is not
Doesn't serve
helpful.
you.
No, it doesn't at all. I think it's really interesting. We talk about health. We didn't mention their exercise. We didn't mention nutrition at all. And you would expect that we would. Obviously, that's our business, and that's what we sell, and that's what we do on a daily basis, and that's where
Yeah.
our major skill set is. But
Yeah.
I think we've sort of, I don't know if you can say transcended. That's a bit of a wanky way of talking about it, but we're trying to look at things more holistically. Hey, so
100%.
exercising on a regular basis and eating well is the two crucial parts of what we were talking about there.
Yeah.
But I think there's a bigger picture in it for us right now and where we're at in our life. Hey, so making sure we're as healthy as we can be, so we can enjoy those things that we just spoke about. The ability to be clear, be present, be happy, be physically strong enough to do the things that we want to do, be able to jump up and down off the ground, those sorts of things.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think it's really important to sort of get that across to you. And I suppose if you're out there and you're working with us, or you're thinking of working with us, or you're wondering what our perspective is in working with clients, we try very much to instill that process in them. So
Yeah.
obviously it starts with exercise and good nutrition, because I think you can learn off the back of that so many different areas.
100%, but I don't think that you can really dial in your exercise and dial in your nutrition unless you've got a mindset that goes along with it that's strong enough to enable you to make change and sustain those changes.
Yep, I think it's
So-
a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy though.
Yeah.
So once you've developed a mindset that says, hey, I want to do something about my health, I'm going to start exercising, then and start eating better,
Yeah.
that's when you start like so I think bad habits are developed over time, just the way good habits are developed over time.
Yeah.
So when you start to say, all right, I want to start eating better and exercising, maybe you get some help, maybe you don't, but that requires decisions on a regular basis. So you need to wake up and decide to go for a walk.
Yeah.
Cool. You need to then get home and decide to eat something good for breakfast, like throw out the Fruit Loops and eat an egg on toast or whatever it is you're doing. So that's a decision.
Yeah.
But what you don't understand from that is that's mental training, hey? And building a strong mental stamina, yeah, which flows into other areas of your life. So then if there's someone that you're around that you always drink and smoke with, you're one step closer to being able to say, no, I don't want to do that. Or to that person, if you need to, fuck off. Sometimes you need to do that.
Yeah, it's literally...
Because you're making those daily decisions.
It's a health journey like that actually does work on all areas of your life, and you don't even know it. So you might find that people that no longer serve you or suck your energy or push you into those bad habits normally, you would never notice. But doing something like this, it really does bring those things to the surface, and more often than not, you eliminate it from your life, which obviously serves you so much more, and you're a lot better off. It sounds brutal, but it's true. And yeah, that is the beauty of eating well, good nutrition, really focusing on implementing healthier habits into your life, because it brings things to the surface that no longer serve you. You can wipe it away.
Making health, that's making health-based decisions is what that is.
Yes, 100%.
This is one of the things I try and drill into, and I talk about every time we have a challenge coming up. We've got a challenge coming up, so I'm going to talk about it. And that is the challenge that I did 10 years ago with the participants. So the first challenge that I ever run. But I talk about it so often because I got so much from it. And I think people just get the shits with me talking about it, but they've never actually done it. What I find is that the vast majority of people have never actually made sacrifices for their health. So it's like, I want to eat well, but then my sister came over and offered me a glass of wine. And I can't have a visit with no wine.
A block of cheese and the salami and the
or whatever. It was my son's birthday party, so I had to have just like, fucking pump the brakes for a sec. You know, like...
You're in control here.
Yeah. So, one of the things that I love is to be able to set aside a specific period of time. We discussed this a little bit on, maybe it was the last one, or the tweak talk before that, whatever it was, about the importance of fitness challenges and a bit of the truth behind it. But if you can create a start and an end date, where you're going to make decisions focused on your health solely, that's the job. For you. It might only be 7 days. Because some people have never done 7 days of only making choices based on their health. So that means no eating shit. That means not staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning. That means moving your body. That means making a concerted effort to eat foods that will support your ailments in an effort to reduce medications.
Minimizing or eliminating alcohol.
Caffeine, stimulants, soft drinks, things like that. So you're actually moving yourself, taking a period of time to actually move yourself towards improved health. I think so much can be learned. Like, it's 10 years since I did that 12-week challenge, and I'm still talking about those 12 weeks. Like, that's a snapshot in my life 10 years ago.
Blink of an eye, really.
When I was a different person, when I had a different perspective, and I look back to that time now and think, man, like, I learned so much from that 12-week period, but I'm still talking about it 10 years later.
Well, it essentially is what changed your life in terms of health and fitness. So,
And it was 12 weeks. And you don't have to do 12 weeks, but I think what it's about is making a concerted effort to improve your health.
And I think also getting to know your body on a whole new level, that you have no idea what you're capable of. You really don't. Like, I can think of so many challenges that we've run, and people will jump up onto our box and think, holy fuck, I didn't think I would ever be able to do that. It might have taken them 4 weeks in to have the courage to do it, but like just simple things like that is what enables you to propel forward and move along and get stronger, blah, 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 and really know what you're capable of. So yeah.
I think also, what about the fact that I don't know, like people don't know how good you can actually feel, and on the reverse of that, don't know how bad your lifestyle is making you feel right now.
Yeah.
So whether it's emotionally or physically, you know, if you're eating processed foods and drinking soft drink and smoking, there is no way that you're working and operating at an optimal level. There's just no way that you're waking up feeling refreshed and excited. Even on the days when you do wake up and you're feeling fresh and excited, that's like maybe 1/10 of your potential had you not been feeding those things.
What's getting you up? What's waking you up? It's that cigarette in the morning. It's not life.
Yep.
You know, so like they're the things that you have to put into perspective. Is that, you know, we want you to be waking up to your life.
Yep.
Not something that you're relying on and that, you know, you need to get through life.
Yep.
I think that's like a really confronting thing. But
I think it is super confronting. I think everything that we've just spoken about is confronting.
Yeah, I don't think people sort of see it that way.
Yep.
But yeah.
I think that is confronting. I think it could even be upsetting for people.
Yeah.
I think the biggest takeaway that I would like people to get from watching this is that it all starts with one positive action, one positive thought, you know, one positive step.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we try and instill in people, whether we're doing a 4-week challenge or a personal training client or a nutritional coaching. It's about making daily decisions based on your overall improved health.
Yeah, and knowing that you do have that strength, you are capable of so much more, and you deserve a happy, healthy life.
Yep.
So, and that's what these small little things equate to.
Yep.
That's what gives you the big picture, I guess.
And it's not a selfish thing to actively pursue that.
No.
You know, it's maybe the most selfless thing you can do, because you can give more to your family, you can give more to your work, your partner, you can give more to your community by being as healthy as you can, by being as clear-minded as you can.
I saw a saying the other day, and I say it all the time, and that's, you know, you do this to give people the best of you, not the rest of you. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm going to carry that with me for a really long time, because it really does make so much sense. Like, you cannot, you know, help everyone and be there for everyone if your cup is half full or half empty, or you know, you need a full cup to be able to give you know, the best of you to everyone that you love. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to touch on?
No, I don't think so. I was going to get into a little bit of like body image stuff, but maybe we can leave that for a new video.
Yeah. What if we dig into that next week?
Yeah.
We can talk about body image and some of the misconceptions out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to go down, because there's all sorts of craziness that goes on.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do that next week.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Look, we're going to love you and leave you. 25 minutes in-ish. So
we did good.
Hopefully, we did good. So hopefully you can take something from that. Hopefully you can watch it all in one hit, and you don't have to watch it over 5 viewings. And hopefully you can take something away from that. If you're out there and you're not feeling as healthy as you can, I hope that you can use this as a prompting to not change your whole life, just to make one better decision today, based on your overall improved health.
Yeah, and that's how we work too. Like, if you're wanting some coaching or whatever, we're not going to completely flip you upside down.
Yeah, no.
That's not how it works. No. You know, it's just little sustainable things that we change over time that gives you your result and the happy big picture. So, and yeah, we do that in a really cool, strategic way. So yeah, if you're wanting to make some changes and you're needing help, reach out. We'd love to help you.
Get in touch, 100%. Cool. All right, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed today, subscribe. We'd love to have you subscribe to us if you enjoyed this and you think someone else.
Hit the bell button.
The bell button, yeah, hit the bell button. We're right onto this YouTube thing. And if you enjoyed this, share it with someone. We'd love for you to tell a friend or a family member that maybe needs this about us, and they can hear from us on a regular basis as well. But for now, we're out of here. We'll be back same time next week. So take care, be healthy, and well, wherever you are, and we'll speak again soon. Bye, guys.